Go on. Yes. Yes, sir. Let me send this link out to everybody because I know the unexpected live right now. Probably like, wait a minute, what the hell's Babsy doing live right now? She didn't say she was going to go live. Yeah, kind of surprising everybody. We got some things to talk about. Woo! Maybe I should play some music. I haven't, because Blacks is always playing the intro stuff, I've got lazy on the music. But let me try it. Let me try it. Let me try something.
So we tell them, say I'm Babsy. June X, I represent Babsy, the biggest and the baddest. Take it to them. Not even the dogs that piss against the ones of Babylon till escape the rod Babsy come to pour. And she shall burn when burn them continuously, for them a cease to oppress. Battlefield, step up on them. Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah. Babsy stand firm when the wicked them rise against the eye. And order her steps, oh Jah. The way is dark, never leave her alone. Babsy, tell them you fear no foe, no. Babsy, you tell them, say now is not the time to turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon slow you with your weak. So me say, whoa, whoa, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let Babsy stand firm.
Yes, people, what's going on, everybody? Let's see if the chat is up. Juliana Jules. Wait! Juliana Jules, what the rustle I seeing? Oh my god, long time I see you, girl. What's going on there? Lee Grand, what's up? What's up, my brother? How you doing? I'm just gonna do a little bit of a live quick tonight because I want to talk about a few things. There's just been a lot going on. I have a lot of messages. And I just wanted to talk to everybody because I want you guys to know that I'm good. The way everybody was talking was like something happened to me, and like I'm good, guys. I'm more than good. The thing about me is we know this like internet thing is not easy, and dealing with people that are just here to destroy and tear down everything is difficult. And I just unfortunately have found myself in the middle of dealing with these kinds of people where they just want to cause trouble and stuff, and like I do let a lot of it slide. For a lot of you who's been like, Babsy, you gotta let this go, you gotta, like, I'm like, yeah. However, the problem is that there is a lot of things that I can't let slide. So let me just post this up live now. I got cussed out because I didn't send out the link last live with me and Blacks. Going live on Wednesday. People were like, why didn't you send the link? Da 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 da. Anyhow, folks, a lot's going on. I want to kind of touch base with everybody so that we can all kind of keep abreast on everything that's transpiring out here. First thing first, we have Gaza Ricardo, what's up? Letting things live and letting people walk over you is two different things. Jamrock Records, yeah. Akeisha, this is something that is tough to balance. If you know basically what's going on out here. I feel like these people have kind of lost their way, and they don't really understand what the fuck they're doing. It doesn't make sense to me, a lot of the shit that's been going on lately, because it's crazy. Sandra, big up yourself. Legato, big up yourself. It just seems weird to me how, like, this dumbass shit that keeps going on around my name and stuff like that. I hate my name being called in idol fuckery. Maybe I should, like, kind of go do a little bit of a back history and whatever. You guys share the link out to everybody because no one's expecting me to go live on a Saturday night. But yeah, um, we are all human beings, and all of us have triggers. All of us get upset at different things. All of us get offended at different things, right? Just because I'm a blogger and I've been out here for a long time doesn't make me rock solid, rock hard when certain people say things about me that I feel like are a major violation. One of the biggest violations that I feel as a blogger is when other bloggers start talking about I'm jealous of them or trying to bad mind them or fight them. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It's just so fucking annoying. The worst thing you could ever do is try to make it seem like I'm jealous of another blogger. So one of the things I am gonna do though, I'm making a change after this week. I'm not helping any other blogger ever again, especially dancehall bloggers. I will never help another dancehall blogger ever again as long as I walk Massa God Earth. So big up to the Terradans and everybody who made it through the gate first. I will never ever help another dancehall blogger as long as I walk Massa God's Earth. That is the end of it, because it is so offensive to me when you are helping someone and then they turn around and want to make you look like you're jealous of them and whatever. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just feel so offended. And maybe some of you guys might be like, no, you shouldn't, Babsy. You shouldn't feel offended at that. I just do. I just do. And part of the reason for that is this, right? Let's think about, let me give you an example. Let's look at Messi, right? Messi, the soccer player Messi, right? Messi is one of the best soccer players. Someone's going to come and say football, Babsy. But Messi's one of the best football players in the history of football, right? History of football, Messi is one of the best ever to do it. Lionel Messi, right? Now, we have Mbappe. Mbappe is in the industry and he's making a lot of headwaves and he's doing a lot of great things and he's getting some offers. He got almost $1 billion to offer to play on a team. So clearly he's doing well, right? Is Messi supposed to be threatened by that? All of the achievements and accomplishments that Messi has, should he be threatened by Mbappe? Because as good as Mbappe is he as good as Messi? Maybe one day. Yeah. But part of Messi's greatness is his longevity. So somebody that's been playing soccer for 4 or 5 years cannot go up against someone playing soccer 25 years. Right? Like it's not a one-to-one conversation. Watching you in Africa, Nairobi, Kenya. Big up yourself, one Nij Balozi. I can't even say the name. Sorry about that. But Oney. I'll call you Oney just so that I don't offend you. Right? So can people just be like, Mbappe is better than Messi? No. You're not even comparing apples to apples. Mbappe has years to go to be seen on the level, right, of a Messi or a Ronaldo, right? That's how I feel about blogging. Like, I'm Ronaldo, I'm Messi. Like, I've been here before there was even an industry established, right? So when motherfuckers is not even a year in and people are like, Babsy's jealous, that's offensive to me. That is highly offensive to me. And I'm gonna make the most bossy comment I've ever made on my platform in life. Hey Tessa. There is nobody on planet Earth that can take my spot in blogging. Because there is nobody that has my skill set. Okay? One. So there is nobody that can just walk in here and just bump me out. That can never happen. Never. No matter how many LeBrons and Kobe's and your Michael Jordan's name is still always gonna call. No matter what happens, his name will call. Right? There are men in dancehall that know dancehall better than me. These are the Sky Juices, probably the Matarans, the David Rodigans, the people that have literally been there, traveled the world and played and been on the actual front line for dancehall, right? But they don't know anything about soca and calypso. So we cannot have a conversation about Beckett or Porsa or Winston Sosa or Gabby or Griner. They have no clue what's going on the other side of the fence, which would be soca calypso, right? They could tell you anything about dancehall music, and they could talk about Sugar Minot and all these things that have gone on, but they're not going to have a conversation with you about Red Plastic Bag, because they probably know Raga Raga and one gal, wrong gal, and that's it. And then vice versa, you have men that are highly versed on the soca side, calypso side, right? But then now, when you start having conversations about like Jacob Miller and Culture, Satan Company, and these kinds of songs, they'll be lost. They don't know, right? So I'm a hybrid. I have just as much strength on the reggae dancehall side as I do on the soca calypso side. There is nobody like this. There are people that can do this side and kind of dilly and dally on that side a little bit. And then there's people that are on this side that can kind of dilly dally on that side a little bit. Hi, Lisa. Long time girl. Nikita, Kiki, what's up, girl? Kathy Ann, what's up? So I already know for you to bump me out of the way, you got to go back to 1983 when I'm pulling out my dad's records, right? I'm pulling out my dad's records and sorting through them. Like Gregory Isaacs, My Love Overdue. Like Ain't Nothing But a Thing, Chocolate Milk. Like Rolls Royce. Spring Affair, Oh Girl by Eugene Record, like Miracle Woman. Like I used to sort my dad's records in 1983. So I'm already back there from the knowledge. So if you didn't start back there, you're not gonna bump me out the way. Like you're not. Right? 2, I deal with the artists directly. I deal with the producers directly. On the dancehall side, dancehall vloggers have not woken up and understood and got woke about the situation yet. Let me tell you something. You are not going to be a blogger in dancehall and you don't have any affiliation to artists and producers. Artists do the singing, producers make the beat. You can't be anti-artist, anti-producer, and be a dancehall blogger. This is where many of you, like 90% of you, are struggling because no one likes you. You don't offer a service that the people need. You see, I have a service that the people need, right? They want to get on Reggae on the Hill in Barbados. They want to get on the St. Kitts Reggae Festival. They want to get on Grenada Reggae Festival. That's me. That's where I come into play. Because I deal with the promoters of these events. It's half of a phone call. Hey, I have an artist that's doing da-da-da-da-da. Can they do da-da-da-da-da? Not only reggae festivals, but just reggae events and Caribbean events all over the world. You cannot offer that service. You don't have it. So this whole thing about views and likes, and I am past that stage of blogging years ago. How many views I get and how many likes I have is absolutely irrelevant to my success. I am still going to be called tomorrow to ask questions to get put on Hennessy Artistry in Barbados in December by some of the top artists that can't get a hold of Freddie Hill or Al Jokes. And that's just one direction. So you don't offer a service. You don't offer a service. You don't offer something that the people need. You don't offer anything. So this whole rat race that's been going on where it's like, oh, views, likes, this, AdSense, da-da-da. You're in a rat race. You can't offer a service in a rat race. It's impossible. So as dancehall vloggers, put yourselves in position, right? I've said this a billion times. Put yourself in a position where you offer something that's valuable to artists, or producers or promoters. These are the key players in dancehall. If you don't offer anything to these people, you're not going to be of any service to anybody. Nobody will care about you. And blogging as a fan to me makes no sense. Blogging, hey, Miss J, oh my God, you get us up close and personal to the concerts and artists. This is what I'm saying. I've been doing this. This is what I don't understand. Like, the history is there. The history is there. We can't erase it now. It's there. You know what I mean? Offer something that some people find valuable, right? This whole bullshit all of you are doing, all of you are on a dead end path. If you're Vendetta, Gaza, Unruly, Genocide, if you're only blogging for one artist, you're on a dead end course. You are never going to get out in blogging. All you're going to ever do is kind of have some small community where people are going to be able to give you super chats and give you money and give you things like trinkets. Like, you're never going to make it. Because I'm going to explain to you how dancehall artists operate. Soca artists and dancehall artists are like night and day. Machel could be your favorite artist and you can still go watch Kes perform. You can still go watch Skinny Fabulous perform. It's not a big deal. Cartel's your favorite artist, and now you're not allowed to say anything good about Alkaline. You're not allowed to say anything good about any of Cartel's ops, and this is a part of the problem. This is absolute rubbish what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So, what's the solution for up-and-coming dance artists? I'll tell you in a sec, sweetie, American Royalty. So, if I am, let me think of, I'm Taga Rankin. And I come on YouTube and I look at some of these videos and I see videos who, let's say a Gaza channel. Hey, Nash girl, wagwan Nashi? Where my people them, Nash? I ain't hearing all ya. Y'all have my roast corn up in license. Here's my St. Thomas posse right there, you know. Where my roast corn is, I think, you know. I coming down License Beach just now, you know. You know what I mean? Right. Once I get to Yellis, I can call you. Artist Taga Rankin. I go on a channel and the channel's Gaza. The channel's Vendetta. The channel is Unruly. The channel is Genocide. I might laugh at what's being said. But if the person that runs that channel reaches out to me and says, hey, I want to do an interview with you, I'm going to be like, oh, hell to the fuck no. No, the fuck I'm not going to do that interview with you. Why not? I'm not going on no channel that's Gaza. And I'm Taga Rankin? Hell no. I'm not going on no Vendetta channel. And I'm Taga Rankin so that Alkaline could feel like I'm begging his friend. Get the fuck up out of here. I ain't going on that. That is how artists think. So when you declare your side, I'm Vendetta, I'm Gaza, I'm Unruly, I'm Genocide, you are literally eliminating 98% of dancehall. 1% is Gaza, 1% is Alkaline, 1% is Unruly, 1% is Genocide. And then 96% of dancehall don't want to fuck with you now. Because they're afraid to. They're afraid to go on the platform because now they're like, I don't want to go on a Gaza platform. Because I have a song with Star Captain. So I can't go over on this Gaza platform now because Star Captain is Vendetta. All you guys have done is made a big shithole. You've just made a big shithole. Like, so you had this spot that you could grow, but you just ended up shitting in it. Now you have to eat there, and you can't eat because you have shit there. Like the Alice Crab situation. Like, shit and food don't go in the same place. Right? You've now shit where you eat. So now nobody wants to talk to you. You're only going to get people talk to you that are going to probably be on the same side as the artist that you represent. Which is 0.1% of dancehall. So Spraga Benz comes with a new song next week. He's not going on your platform. Right? Like, this is where you all have just literally killed and tanked your own futures by picking sides. So in your mind, you might feel like, yeah, okay, I'm Unruly. I'm Genocide, right? And I have my people here. You're never gonna grow past a certain size. Because all you're ever gonna have is people watching you that are Massacre fans, and then people watching you that hate Massacre. The rest of dancehall will not watch you. They're gonna be like, I don't understand what this is what this is about. I don't really want to be a part of this. Let me go to Tef's channel. Let me go to the channels that are neutral channels, right? 2, you need a skill set. You can't just pick up a phone and start blogging and be like, yeah, I'm a blogger. And yeah, today you had 100 people on your live and now you're top shit. Like, this is embarrassing. And that's where my anger comes from. When you don't have anything. You don't have anything. Like, I would walk in Jamaica with all of you. Every single Gaza, Vendetta, Unruly, Genocide blogger. All of you in one pack and me by myself. And I guarantee you more Jamaicans know who I am. And all of you are Jamaican. And I guarantee you, from the time I get to the airport, the immigration officer is going to be like, Babsy, can I talk to you? Babsy, can you come over? Babsy, yo, my granddad loves you. He follows Dear Babsy. Babsy, because if you think the dancehall discourse is my only product, it's not. I have a multitude of products. So now you're trying to compete with somebody that is not even in your category. Right? Like, you're going to embarrass yourself. So when you keep pushing me, I'm going to get mad because I'm like, go and study yourself and go and try to build yourself. You're not going to be bigger than me. And you're not going to be more respected than me because you can't get artists on shows. You can't get artists on rhythms. You can't get producers. Producers want certain artists to voice on the rhythm. You can't make these things happen. That's just a fraction. Like, the video part is a fraction of what I do. Right now it's Trinidad Carnival time. I am swamped because I have rhythms from almost every producer who's like, Babsy, I need a singer. I need a bashment soca singer. I need a raga soca singer to go on this rhythm because I want to have 6 people on the rhythm. I want somebody from Grenada. I want somebody from St. Lucia. I want somebody like, this is what I deal with every single day of my life. I deal with somebody saying, oh, wait a minute, Little Rick dropped this song. I want to collab with him and do the remix with him. Right? Like, that's what I deal with every single day. I deal with artists on both sides, wanting collabs with another artist. Right? The other day, Country Hype commented on a photo on Instagram. If you saw the reaction to that, where everybody was like, Babsy, you know Country Hype? I have a brethren that does a song, and that's how I live every day. I don't live on YouTube. YouTube and the dancehall discourse isn't even monetized. The dancehall discourse is just the avenue for us to get our information out. We gone to TV. You guys are not in a position to go to TV because you don't have a product. You don't have something concrete, tangible that you can say, okay, CVM in Jamaica, TVJ in Jamaica. Wayne Marshall is on TV in Jamaica. Why is Wayne Marshall on TV in Jamaica? Because he has a tangible product. He has a blog with hundreds of thousands of followers with him and his wife. So now if he comes over to the TV side, he's going to be able to generate the views and the traction that they want. He has a product. He has something that is worthy to these people. That is how you win in this game. You don't win in this game by saying, oh, my last video had 3 million views on it and my AdSense this month is going to be $500. That's not where the money is. Nobody is making money from AdSense. People are making money from advertisement and from sponsorship outside of YouTube. I don't make money from Super Chat. I don't make money from AdSense. I don't even know what day my AdSense money comes in. Some days Facebook sends me money. The 21st was when Facebook sent me $1,100. I have no clue for what. Because $1,100 is nowhere near one sponsorship monthly payment. Right? Because if we start to take a look, actually, let me break it down. If we start to take a look at blogging and where the money is in blogging, right? You have to understand how the street value how the street value, what how much it's worth out here, right? So depending on how many followers you have total around, um on all your social media platforms is going to dictate how much money that you can charge for a post. Okay, so let me see, let me show you, put this up, right? So um they have it broken down in like micro influencer, macro influencer, and let me see. I haven't been on this computer to search for a while, so I'm struggling here. All right, let me show you. This is on the Shopify site, right? So let me see the breakdown. Here we go. Here is, okay, let me try to share this. You guys can see that, right? So a nano influencer is somebody that has 1,000 to 10,000 followers, right? So it's 100 up to $100 per post for that person. A micro influencer has 10,000 to 50,000, and that street value is $100 to $500 per post, right? A mid-tier influencer is a 50,000 to 500,000 followers. That is $500 to $5,000 a post. Then there's the macro influencer, which is 5,000 to 10,000 per post, street value. Okay. Now, that was actually, that's 2001. So we going way back. I'm a mega I'm a macro influencer. Let me find another one breakdown. I'm a macro influencer because I have slightly under a million followers on all my platforms combined. So on average, it's $12,500 my street value. You guys are in the maybe under 10, slightly over 10. You are worth $500 a post, and I'm worth $12,500 a post. Now, do you understand why talking about me being jealous of you makes absolutely no sense? Absolutely no sense. Do you know how many posts you have to do to be valued at the one post that I have? Like, I don't understand why you are always talking about me to be jealous, and like you don't even come in my range realm of money. I haven't been making $500 a post in years. Like, that's the street value. That information is here. Like, everyone's always talking about how much stats and this, that, and the other. Go and check the money stats and realize why arguing with me makes no sense. We're not in the same tax bracket we're not in the same anything of blogging. Like, I'm in a macro influencer category. Most of you are you're a nano influencer. You get $50 to $100 a post. Like, if I dropped $100, I shouldn't even bend down and pick it up, because if I hurt my back, I'm going to be in trouble. These are the things you need to understand about this blogging thing. You don't just come into blogging and then all of a sudden you're huge and you're this big time, star, and you're running the place. No, you're not. You're not. You haven't even scratched the surface. I said the other day, like, you hit one 3-point shot and now you're LeBron James. Oh yeah, LeBron. Like, do you know how much years you have to put in to be a top blogger? You can't be a top blogger in a year or 2 years. When you look at the Fit and Fresh podcast, remember, all of a sudden they're coming out the gate. Everybody's like, oh yeah, they're amazing. They're doing this. All of a sudden now they're demonetized. They ain't making a dime from YouTube now. Now they're in trouble. Why? Because they built their model around YouTube money. Right? So Even with brands, if brands come on and they say, hey, you know what? We want to work with you, Grace Foods. I have my carrot box. Grace Foods wants to get in there. Mr. Goodas wants to get in there. Sunshine Snacks wants to get in my carrot box. Why? Because my carrot box moves more numbers than albums. So to any brand right now, an artist versus me, they're not going to even blink to choose me because I have a far stronger distribution than any artist. Because I can put Sunshine Snacks in my carrot box. If tomorrow I want to do a branded carrot box by Sunshine Snacks, there's no artist that can compete with that. None. They don't have that distribution. So the constant bickering with people that are not doing anything is aggravating me. That's what I'm upset about. Especially if it's people that I've helped and I've tried to show them certain ways, and then all of a sudden people are turning around and they're saying that I'm jealous of them and I'm this and that. I cannot be jealous of somebody whose post value is worth $50. You're worth pennies in the blogging world. There is absolutely no reason for me to have any issue with anybody on YouTube. You cannot do what I do. You can't take my position. You cannot step in my shoes a day. There's no reason for me to be envious, jealous, nothing. I make money in my sleep. This morning I woke up 9 carrot boxes in a 3-hour nap that I took. Like, bro, this sounds stupid to me now. Like, maybe you don't know what I do, or maybe you are overvaluing what you do, but like something is wrong and there's a disconnect. Hi, Abiodun, another African person. Like, I don't know how to say the name. Sorry. Imagining being jealous of a person with nothing compared to you. The delusions of grandeur are too. Do you know how I feel? Like, if somebody said I was jealous of Oprah Winfrey or somebody, I'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I could see why they would think that. But how am I jealous of people that have a street value of $50 in blogging on one platform? Let's say YouTube shuts down tomorrow. What's going to happen to them? I'm going to survive because I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram and I'm now on TikTok. What's going to happen to them? Nothing. You have 8,000, 9,000 followers on YouTube and you have 5 followers on Instagram. You're done. You don't even have a brand. You don't have a name. Like, stop. Get yourself a niche. Teach Them is a prime example of this, right? Teach Them found a way to get into dancehall, and now he owns the veteran artist lane. Veteran artists are going to do interviews with Teach Them. Teach Them still gets views. Thousands of views on all his interviews. On artists that are not hot. On artists that don't have no buzz song, that don't have anything going on. So how does Teach Them manage to do that? Because he built a product and he has something of value for the people. He still does the news, he does other things, but when he brings artists on, people are going to watch the interview because they know that it's going to be an interview of substance and an interview of credibility, so they will watch him. That's really what I've just been upset about. It's like every single week my name's being called in stupidness, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, listen to me, like, you don't even scratch the fucking surface, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, my car, $50, what kind of gas do you think my car takes? Like, I have to go to the end octane to put in my car. Your $50 cannot do anything for me. Like, you don't even realize you don't have any value out here. And you're arguing with somebody who only people that are bigger than me are like actual celebrities, like Will Smith and these people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost at 1 million followers overall. What are we talking about? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see these kind of conversations go around on my name. You know what I mean? People are doing interviews and people are doing well. Yeah, keep it up. Do your thing. Right? Like, when I tell you, right, people will always be like, oh, they hate that the world has cameras and the world, everything is videoed and everything is this and that and whatever. But take a look at this. Which vlogger has this?
Up at the gambling table, and I go on like them they on top. To how them a live is them they on cock. Never look at, can't cook a pot. Swear say them every when them like crap Babsy. Whether girl they a talk about, she not see your thing sort out, yo.
Full dumpling, like yo, you know what I mean?
This man is dead. This man is dead. That's singing here right now, Roach. He died in 2013. There's no vlogger that has Roach on video. I have content that you cannot buy. You can't make. You don't have it. I've been here. This is a very key person to dancehall who's no longer alive. He is one of the main reasons that Cartel is on the road. He's deceased. And I have him on video. So what am I looking at you guys about? Like, this is the thing. Stop. I need this to stop. This has to stop because it just looks, you just look stupid and confused. The amount of content that I've had over the years, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. So interviews are happening and stuff. Wait, let me the You have no interview worth more than this interview with Roach. And you will never have an interview worth more than this interview with Roach. You like, so this is kind of just what I've been so mad about. It's like when you lay down with dogs, you catch fleas. You see, the thing about me is I've always wanted to help. I've always wanted to be like, okay, because I'll tell you something, and I'll be honest. When you look at the other vloggers around other countries and whatever, the Jamaican vloggers or dancehall vloggers are the only ones not making money in vlogging, you know. Everyone else is making money. Right? Like everyone else is making money. Like you go to Barbados, you're seeing vloggers on Digicel ads, Flow ads. None of these dancehall bloggers have even had a sponsorship besides CMR. Right? Like none of them. Because you're not positioning yourself to get to the money. All I've ever tried to do was show you guys how to get to the money. But all you guys want to do is bring the tenement yard onto YouTube. This is fun for you. Lying on people, telling stories on people, trying to drag down people. There's no other industry that finds this entertaining. Nobody else. Like you can't sit down and be like, Marshall Montana was a batty boy and da 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 da. You can't do that. They're not going to support you. You will not get support for that. Right? Like there's no other industry that behaves like this. And now you're fighting over money and you're fighting over pennies. Pennies. You're fighting over pennies. Unless you're being super chat $5,000 US, like by 10 people a night, you're not even in the conversation of what sponsorship is in. When you do sponsorship with these brands, they're going to give you $50,000 for 6 months. And they're going to give you your $25,000 US up front. They're not going to argue with you. They're not going to be like, yo, dog, just what? Yo, I'm going to go down the road and da da da. Your money's done. It's up front. It's like this. It's like that. This, that, this, that. They don't even argue about the money. How much you charging? The tourism boards. All these people have money. And now Tammy Chin and Wayne Marshall is getting it. They have money. Asafa Powell is getting it. He has money. It should be the people that don't have the money. It should be the people that come from the ghetto and they're trying to find a way out that get this money. You guys want to argue in like a tenement yard. All these industries argue like a tenement yard. Oh, Bajans argue and cuss each other, but they not gonna bring it onto YouTube and fuck their bank up, or bring it onto TikTok and fuck their bank up, or Facebook and fuck their money up. They'll argue on the street corner when they go to get a liver cutter at Pink Star. Oh yeah, they'll argue, but not on Facebook and YouTube because they know that that's shitting where they eat. All I've ever tried to do with any dancehall vlogger is show them the way to make the real money. And all that's ever happened is I get turned on and then all of a sudden now people want to paint me to be against the person. Against who? For what? You don't have anything for me to be against. Oh, please, Babsy drives a BMW, a common car that... That's the car I wanted. Land Rovers are for rich people. I don't like Land Rovers. I don't like Land Rovers. I'll walk in any car dealership, buy any car that I want to buy. Any car that I want to buy. But BMW is a common car, okay? But that's the car that I want, though. I don't care about how anyone feels about that type of a car. My mom retired from blogging money. You guys haven't even done anything. You've never bought a house, car, land, nothing from blogging. My mom came home from her job of 35 years from Johnson & Johnson through blogging. And I'm trying to show you guys how to get to that. But you guys want to fight about fucking dumb shit. So you don't have me as a resource no more. I'm done. I'm not going to help you. Don't reach out to me. Don't ask me nothing. I'm not helping none of you ever again. This is the last time I'm ever helping any vlogger in dancehall. Forget them Babsy at large. Put me on the Aliola George. Didn't I get an email from you this week? I think I got an email from you this week. Let me double check. You know my memory. You know I don't have the best memory on the planet. Like, I'm not helping you guys no more. I'm done. Because helping you is making you feel like we're on the same level. Just because I don't go on bossy and act like I'm better than people, I'm going to have to start doing that. Because clearly you think that me being nice means that I don't have nothing going on for me. Or maybe because if you had stuff going on for you, on target communications. Yeah. You see? I know all my followers inside out. Look there. See she there? As soon as I see I even though I have almost 1 million followers, I know every single one of them. What they do. Yeah. Press release, publicist. I don't know, girl, but I rate you. You always talk sense. Yeah, Dutty Berry is the best blogger with sponsors. Yeah, no, I'll show you some Dutty Berry. I saw Dutty Berry at Sumfest, and Dutty Berry is walking with some heavyweight equipment. You know that he's a real blogger because you can see the kind of camera equipment he has and stuff like that. You can tell. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I just, like, next week from the time we start going on TV, I just want everybody to know, like, if you're out here in these streets and you see people calling my name that I'm jealous or I'm doing this or I'm doing that, please put them on point for me. Like, Babsy does not have time for you. Babsy doesn't have the time to fight you. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. Yeah, girl, I know everyone. Listen, I know everyone on my Nikita the Don is a rapper / dancehall art. I know everybody that follows me. Because the one thing I do is I take the time to find out what you guys do and, you know, what you're working on and stuff like that. You've always been real, so you're going to have the haters. True, B-Star. B-Star! Oh, my God, long time. Dean, they just don't used to be treated nice, baby. Don't watch them. This is the thing. I'm like, here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. How you get up and running. No. All of a sudden now, you want a war. You want to fight. You want to tell lies. You want a scandal. You want to mix up. You want to... I don't have time. Like, there's no money in that. There's no money in that. Why are you a blogger? You're brand new. You're coming in and then you're doing the same thing that's not working for the rest of these niggas. That just doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, you're doing the same thing that's not working. That makes no sense. Get yourself into a niche like what Teach Them did. He has the veteran artist. Teradan has the up and coming young artist, right? Him and CMR pretty much run that lane, right? D1. Hey, D1, what's up, man? Like, find yourself into something that you can give people information that's valuable without you having to disrespect people and belittle people in the process. You can just give information. You don't have to be, you know, like when people review the new iPhone, they're going to say the iPhone has 15 has this feature, that feature, this feature, that feature. They're not going to do the review and be like, stupid ass, Android can't keep up and Google Pixel is bullshit. And like, they're going to tell you the pros and cons of the iPhone 15. They're not going to be bickering about other brands and what else is happening. Like, that's why, like, even with makeup, you're reviewing makeup forever. right? Makeup Forever. You don't come and be like, Mac sucks because Makeup Forever is this and that. You review the product. You don't have to be a dancehall vlogger and tear down other dancehall artists or tear down other people. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Debbie Victory, what's up? Kathy Ann Patrick, I was following you for 8 years and you don't know what I do because I'm not a celebrity. Kathy, I know your name though very well because like you comment. But like, just give a product, build something. Here's what we do. If you want to do like facts Fridays, stat Saturdays, whatever. But do a product in National Price. What's up? Do a product. Kimmy Cat. Boom. What's up? If you have something, you are not out here fighting to lose everything. That's the thing. And I'll make that clear. Like, and this is something I want to actually teach you guys about life. This is a very good life lesson. Stay away from the people who are losing. This is the first rule that my dad literally taught me. When I was a kid, I used to always wonder why my dad was the way that he was. I always thought my dad was weird. I was gonna be like, yo, my dad is a weird ass nigga, you know? Like, this man don't we? But my dad, he only stuck around the winners. He didn't go around the losers. And I always thought that it was like a classist thing, maybe. I'm like, Dad, you know you're not rich, right? You didn't come from no, but it's not about class and it's not about money. It's about the energy that people who are winning have versus the energy that people who are losing have. Right? And it's about the mentality that people who are winning, what the type of mentality they have from the type of mentality that people that are losing have. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so for me, when I listen to people talk and they'll be like, oh, I couldn't go to school because my mom, we were poor and I had to pick up bottles and I had to do this and I had to make money and da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, you're 45 though. So when you were 19 years old till 45, what did you do? You fuck out your money in Hennessy. You fuck out your money in brand name Balenciaga this, Gucci shoe that, Supreme socks here, this, that, the other. Why didn't you take your money to go to school? So I don't want to have a conversation with you about education right now. You've had ample time to get your education right. You've had ample time to get on track. I don't want to hear you make excuses. You want to fuck out your money. That's what you did with it. And now you want people to feel sorry that you didn't go to school. You had ample time to go to school. You're 19 and you didn't go to school, that's one thing. 25, you didn't go to school, that's one thing. But when you're 45, you didn't go to school. But you have every brand name headband and this, that. No, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. That's loser talk. And that's the thing. That's what they'll do. That's what they do. And I realize that this is what's the biggest problem on YouTube. You have a whole bunch of losers in one space trying to now push this ideology down your throat. So for me now, I'm going on panels and I'm calling in a panel because, oh yeah, come and give us strength and whatever. And I'll be like, yeah. But then as soon as I get there, I'm subjected to all these losers trying to tear me down and fight and bark and yell at me and call me, but say that I'm a nobody and this and that and whatever. Like I don't experience that in anywhere. I could call in any soca conversation right now and I'm not going to get talked to like that or spoken to like that. And then when you're trying to say you can't talk to me like that, like the worst thing a black woman can do is actually put a boundary in place to say, no, you can't talk to me like that. Like, who are you, black gal, to feel like you can put a standard somewhere? No, like, I don't care if you have respect for me. You're just not allowed to disrespect me. I'm not going for that. And that's the problem. You can't talk to me like that. You're not allowed to, like, I'm not telling you to kiss my ass. I'm telling you don't speak to me disrespectfully. And that's where we have to get our mind for people, especially for women, to understand, like, no, you can't talk to me like that. You're not allowed to talk to me like that. Especially just off the rip, like I've done nothing and you're no, you can't talk to me like that. So because I am very particular about who's around me now and what they say to me and what they can get at me about, it's like, oh, I'm always flexing, or I'm always full of myself. And these are the things that people will do to try to make you feel guilty for having a standard. And you have to be able to navigate through that, because the minute that you have a standard for yourself, I'm not telling anybody that I want a Birkin bag. I'm not telling anybody that I want a trip to Dubai. I'm telling you, don't tell me to suck my mother just like that. Like, no, you can't talk to me like that. I don't interact like that with people. You're not allowed to speak to me like that. So when you do that now, it's like, how dare you say that? How dare you say you that I can't treat you the way I feel like treating you? Now you get into this battle with sociopaths and narcissists and all these other things. I don't really do well with people trying to control me. I feel like I've navigated my life extremely well to this point. I feel like I'm highly successful as a black woman, and I do not want a unsuccessful black man trying to direct me in anything. So it's not that I have anything against black men. I have a problem against the unsuccessful ones that are trying to bark, yell, and direct you. Hey, Sunil, what's up? So, no. My dad always said, if you stump your toe, don't end up at the dentist. Until you show me that you're successful in something, I'm not taking your advice, and I don't want you telling me what to do. I don't want you telling me where I can go. I don't want you telling me who I can talk to. I don't want you telling me, like, don't direct me. I will ask for help if I need direction. Unless you are an expert in what I'm talking about, I don't want your direction. I don't want it. I want direction from the people that are the expert. Her Eminence, what's up, sweetie? I want direction from the people that know what they're talking about. Right? So like the other day when I was saying, I don't listen to vloggers on dancehall vloggers. I don't listen to them because 99% of them are not a part of the industry. They're not talking about anything of substance. They're making shit up and they're talking fuckery. Right? And even with stats, like, okay, stats. I can go on any website and get stats. Every website out here has stats. I can go anywhere and get stats. I want to go on Spotify right now. Okay. If I go on Spotify, let me go on Skilly Bang's page. It tells you right away. Skilly Bang has 1.4 million monthly listeners. I don't need a blogger to tell me that. I know that. It's there. I logged in and I can see it. I can see Crocodile Teeth has 28 million streams. I can see Slip and Slide has 9 million. Blessing Me has 17 million. I don't need a blogger to tell me that. I need a blogger to tell me last month when Skilly Bang was only at 500,000 monthly listeners, how did he gain 900,000 listeners in 1 month? What was the reasoning for that? There has to be a reason that there's such a big delta between last month and this month. What are the possibilities of that? That's what I need you to tell me. I need you to interpret the stat for me. I don't need you to tell me the stat. I can get it. I can get my own stat. But what does the stat mean? What does it mean? Like, that's what you need to explain to the people. The people want to know what these stats mean. The people don't care if Movado has 400,000 monthly listeners and Skilly Bang has 1.4 million, right? The only reason we want to know the difference is if you interpret the stat. Movado's not going to have a lot of streamer people listening to him monthly because he hasn't released a lot of new music, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. We don't want to hear, well, Skilly's better than Movado because Skilly's at 1.4 and Movado's at 4. Where's the logic behind that? Because you have to explain the stat. I minored in statistics at university. Right? Like, you have to interpret the stat for us and tell us what the stat means. And what can we do to assist or make the changes? Movado, your streams are low. You need to start releasing music. Release 2-3 songs a month over the next 6-month period, and you'll see your monthly listeners climb to probably 900,000. That's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear, Movado suck no blood clot. Yo, yeah, bratty boy. I'm like, what the fuck is this, bruh? Jesus Christ, man. How the hell do you guys think people have the fucking nerve to sit and listen to this day in and day out? We don't want to hear that. This is why soca is gonna win. Afrobeats is gonna win because when I go to Afrobeats, I hear happiness. If I broke, that's my business, right? When I go on soca, I like family. When I'm over and dance, I'm like, that's why I'm dwelling in the darkness. Where's the happy stuff? Ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring, knife and fork, a fight for dumpling. We don't want to hear suck your mother and batty boy, and we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear happy shit, real shit, positive shit. Okay, your favorite artist is Alkaline. So you can't big up nobody else? You can't talk good about nobody else? Okay, let me go over here where I could talk about Mashal. I can talk about Kess. I could talk about Bungie. I could talk about Skinny Fabulous. I could talk about all these people. And I feel happy. And I can drink rum, jump up, wind up on a gal, and have fun. I can't even mention Cartel's name on an Alkaline platform. I don't like this. Right? People come and they put in their opinion. So question, Cartel's last album, suck your mother, Batty boy. Oh, okay. Let's go over by Babsy's page. Oh, guess what? I think that this guy's whining. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's giggling. Everybody's having a fun time. Nobody wants to come and get up in the morning and be like, suck your mother. Rah, rah, rah. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? It's every single day. Every fucking day. Hi, Shamel, Morton. I love dancehall music, but now I listen to mostly old dancehall. Yeah, like, hang on pan your man, cause your man can't perform. Right? Like, where is that? Everything is about your Glock being on your hip and shooting up this motherfucker. Like, bruh, where's the happy shit? And then you fucking vloggers, you've just come and depressed the whole space with your like, you're the true culture vultures of dancehall. You dancehall bloggers on YouTube. You want to know why? Because all you try to do is take and take and take from the music without giving it anything. You're not trying to give the music nothing. All you're trying to do is take to your own benefit. Oh, if I can pretend to be an unruly blogger, I'm going to make money from unruly people and they're going to pay for the... so I have a bill due tomorrow. Let me go and pressure the people to make donations. This is not blogging. And then you want to talk to me? Good night, lovely people. Who's bothering Babsy at large now? Dancehall bloggers, some of them. I listened to 3 hours of old school dancehall today. Scene. Reaping what you sow. I listen to old dancehall. 90s dancehall will always win. Linda G. Bless. So now you have culture vulture dancehall vloggers that are Jamaicans. They're actually vulturing from their own culture. That's how sad this is. That's how sad this has become. Drake does a dancehall song and they're running around. Drake is a culture vulture. No, he's not. You are. Because you're injecting hatred into something when you're supposed to be injecting positivity. You're not bringing anything to the table that anybody has anything to be jealous of. Like, when I listen to some of the clips and I'm listening to these guys talking and I'm like, are these motherfuckers good? Are they on crack? They're saying some things that don't make no fucking sense. I try not to listen because it's become violent and distasteful. Well, it's not, you can't even dance to it, but it's just the vloggers. So that's why I was mad earlier this week because, like, I don't like feeling bullied, and I don't like feeling like, because I'm the kind of person like this. Mystic, big up yourself. I feel like I don't like you. You don't like me. You can go that way. I will go that way. You stay that way, I'll stay that way. Stay away from me, I'll stay away from you. And all of us will go on to live happily ever after. That's how I feel about when I don't like someone or I'm not interested in speaking to somebody. I will go this way, you go that way, right? When you keep poking and poking and poking and poking. So it's not people poking like Pretty Dan will throw jabs at me. I've never had a back and forth with Pretty Dan because I don't know Pretty Dan. And I mean, I don't know how to say this. Yes, I am the top sheller. We know this. But just because I'm the top sheller does not mean I will shell out and cuss out with every and anybody that comes around. I'm not going to do that. It's like just because you're good in bed and you give sex, you're good at sex, you're going to go and fuck everybody? You know what I mean? You pick and choose who you want to go have sex with. I'm not going to just come on social media, get up, see Pretty Dan cussing me out and then jump up and go and quarrel with her. Why? Right? Now, I will address people if it's ongoing and I've been in your vicinity at some point. So if we've ever talked before and we've ever had a like back and forth before, and then all of a sudden now you're throwing words at me, throwing words at me, throwing words at me, throwing words at me. Remember, I got to do the high road because of blogging. You know, everybody's like, when they go low, we go high. That's Michelle Obama and her remix. That's not what I learned when I was growing up. When they go low, you go lower. When they go wuss, you go wusser than that. But I was a Beijing. You know, understand what I mean? So that's why I don't understand when you keep poking and poking. It's not like you don't know that I got the most vicious, lethal words out here in these streets. The hell? Yeah. So it's not like you don't know that I'm going to cuss you. It's not like you don't know that I'm going to say something. But because I don't like girly men. Like, I don't like men that are like, oh, I guess what I heard. Like, grow the fuck up. I've never seen my dad gossip about things. There's things about my dad someone could tell me that, oh, you know what Bentley did? I'd be like, yeah, that's Bentley. I believe that. Somebody come and say, oh, Bentley gossiped and said, never. My brother gossip? Never. Never. Dwayne Bab gossiping? I've never heard my brother call women bitches and whores and these. I don't know this world of these people. And so now it's like, get me out of these, like away from these kind of people. I don't really want to, like, I don't like this. I don't want to be around this. So then it's like, yeah, oh no, you're not going to get away from us. I'm going to call your name again today. And I'm going to call your name again tomorrow. And I'm going to call your name again. No, just kind of leave me alone, please. I just want you to leave me alone. So then it's like, no, I'm going to still call your name. And I'm still going to throw jabs at you. And I'm still going to tell lies on you. And I'm still going to try and throw you under the bus. And I'm still going to, you're starting to get me mad now. Just leave me alone. No, we still going to fight. So then now when the beast comes out, everybody's like, yo, Babsy's emotional. I don't like Babsy because she emotional, you know. I'm emotional? I've warned you 50 times to leave me the fuck alone. Now that, because, now I'm emotional? I'm not emotional. No, I'm not. I've expressed to you that I don't want any interaction with you. So, if any of these guys get caught, like, stalking women, I wouldn't be surprised. Because you're trying to interact with someone that doesn't want to talk to you. I have way too much pride for that. I have way too much pride for that. Somebody says, Babsy, fuck off, don't talk to me ever again. I will never speak to you ever again. You can, the one thing you could bank on is I will never fuck around you ever again. I'll leave you alone. Tell me to leave you alone, I'll leave you alone. I've never been told that. Only people ranting when they vex, but leave you alone, leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. Just be like, Babsy, fuck off, go away. Right? But the constant trying to bring me out, I'm gonna come out. And it's like something that I have to work on. Everybody's always saying, Babsy, you're gonna have to work on that because you can't be, drawn out all the time and whatever. But it's just like, I'm a person that I need to make sense. Like, what are we fighting about? What's the fight about? Like, what is this actual fight about right now? What are we fighting about? Because I don't just do shit idly. I don't and I want to say this. People always do this thing. They'll be like, oh, they're jealous or they're idle. And I'm just like, I cannot believe at 40 years old you could be possibly be idle. How are you idle? You have children, you have a house to take care of or a household to take care of, bills to pay. How are you that idle that you're sitting down throwing jabs at someone that's not even addressing or looking at you? I don't believe that. I'm not a firm believer of jealousy, even though everyone's gonna in the comments is probably gonna be like, listen, Babsy. No, no, no. Jealousy does exist and it's a serious thing. I do know that it exists. I just don't understand it because I've never been jealous. I've always been the kind of person like, oh, Michelle Obama and Barack Obama have a loving relationship. That's what my relationship's gonna be like. Like I've never been like, how the fuck did Michelle get him? Oh my God. Like it should be me. Like I don't think like that. Everyone is gonna get what they're supposed to get. That's the way I see it. So that's why when people interfere with me, I'm just like, are you Ja? Did Ja send you? Because Ja is controlling this. You are not more powerful than Ja. So why are you getting involved? Huh? So jealousy and these things I don't understand, but bad mind, I do understand now. And social media has made me really understand how serious of how serious bad mind is. Growing up, I used to always just hear the term bad mind in music, and I never really understood it. It's actually something that's really bad. And like you might know that there's people who are like people who have gambling addictions. You know when people have gambling addictions and they gamble their house away and you're like, how the hell did you gamble your house away? Right? Like, how did you gamble your house away? You're confused. But people who gamble and have gambling addictions have been doing this since the beginning of time. So we don't understand it, but we know that it exists because if you don't have a gambling addiction, you're not gonna understand. People who have sex addiction, porn addiction, drug addiction, Babsy, don't let the upstarts trouble your soul because big up yourself. Yes, call this world, big up yourself. Shamel, trust me, age has nothing to do with being an idiot. Some people are just miserable in life and will walk and look. Yeah, but they want company with happy people. They don't want to have company with miserable people. I don't understand that. But yeah, no, so bad mind is a situation now where it's like gambling. It's like drug addiction. It's like sex addiction, porn addiction. It's kind of like that where you can't control it. So World Dog is a prime example of this. Facebook hero World Dog. World Dog is trying to be a better person and change his ways, but he's bad mind. And that overtakes him and he can't control it. So when Swiss Lee starts to do well and he starts making money and he starts doing this, all of a sudden now World Dog, yo, Swiss Lee, people, them body boy, them, it's like they can't control it. Even though sometimes people don't do nothing to them, they haven't bothered them, it's like they cannot control the bad mind in them. So that's why you see these guys on YouTube, many of them are bad mind. And it can come out at any time. So I don't want to be around that and a part of that because I don't want to be a victim of the chip out or the slackness. Because they can tell you to suck your mother today and then tomorrow now they're going to talk to you like nothing happened. And then if you're the one carrying a feeling, they're going to get mad about that and be like, yo, what's wrong with you? You're in your feelings. Yeah, because you told me that I'm a fucking asshole and to suck my mother yesterday. And you told it to me for no reason. Yo, you're soft. You're this, you're that. And it's like, no, I'm not. You're disrespectful. And you've disrespected me. And now you're trying to make it seem like I don't have a reason to be offended by that when I do. What you did was offensive to me. And sometimes a sorry is not enough. Sometimes some of the things that you do is enough for me to say, get the fuck away from you. Because you're not somebody to be around. You're not somebody to spend any time around. And that's the part they don't get. It's like they are expecting to be able to disrespect you or violate you, and then tomorrow everything's all good. Or maybe they lay low for 2, 3 days and then you get over it. No, like you said very disgusting things to me 2 days ago, and I am not speaking back to you ever again because of it. So an apology might be warranted, but I'm not going to fuck with you after this. You're too disrespectful for me to fuck around. I'm not doing it. So when you do that, you then end up in a battle. A lot of the battle that I'm having is because I don't want to talk to these people anymore. Like I don't want to talk to any of them. I don't want to talk to any of them. Right? And the truth is some of them might have not done me anything directly, but many of them have been there when I've been disrespected and they've done nothing. And I don't really like men that will watch other men treat women in a way that they know is wrong and they say nothing, because a lot of these men have women, have wives, have daughters, and you couldn't talk to their daughter like that. They can't be standing somewhere and some man tells their daughter, suck their mother, da, 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 and they're like, oh, well, that's between my daughter and the person. Of course, they're going to jump in and be like, well, who the fuck you talking to? Or be somewhere when they disrespect their wife and you're going to just be like, oh, well, that's between the man and my wife. You're going to be like, yo, you can't talk to my wife like that. Right? Like there's a certain level of behavior that just is not based, like is tolerated in this world. And it's like, this is way substandard. This is too substandard. Like this is too substandard for me to be around. I want you to come to Trinidad. I was just in Trinidad and Princess Town, San Fernando, ordering hey, by the way, I got to do the video tomorrow, but I was ordering Trinidad's delivery. I can't lie. Trinidad's delivery was good. Trinidad had some good delivery. Jamaica had some good delivery too. When I was in Barbican, when I was in Clarendon, yeah, it wasn't that much delivery options over there. But when I was in Barbican in New Kingston, I was able to order like tacos and stuff like that to the place where I was staying. The place that I stayed in Jamaica was actually really nice. I just cannot stand the person who owned the Airbnb. I couldn't big up the place. I was like in a $2 million townhouse with a pool inside, like nice ass place, but the people who ran the Airbnb, oh my god, horrible people. Like, and I read the reviews before and I was like, oh man, they must have fixed these things by now. No, they didn't. Every single thing that was in the reviews, which were like some were in the reviews for like 13, 14 months in advance. It was like, no, no, Shar, Almina Young, toxicity. Yeah. Like I cannot be around you when you behave like this. Right? Like when I get mad and I'm under control. Like like the other day when I cussed, I was under control. I broke my fingernail today, by the way. I'm under control. So I'm not gonna cuss the wrong person. I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna just start blasting everyone who's around them. No, I'm not gonna cuss the wrong person. I'm the kind of person that I know who to address, right? But for me, like, no, no. This is just too substandard. This is just way too substandard. And like I said, I don't want anybody to think it's like Jamaica. Cause like in every country we have places where we don't go. Like Barbados. Barbados has places like you can't you go there, you're gonna see some of this type of stuff. You just won't see it on the internet when it comes to Bajans. They're not gonna come on social media and really engage in certain types of behavior. But like in real life they will. But you have a choice in real life to live away from these people, right? But people were telling me they wanted me to do some Airbnb reviews about like Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica. I don't know what you guys in the comments think. Tell me what you think, Sunil. Tell me what you think, Sunil. Jamaica has a lot of potholes. Yeah, Clarendon. Jesus God. Clarendon. Trini say that they have potholes. Trinis have jokes compared to what's going on in Jamaica. The roads in Jamaica, I don't know what's like. If you're pregnant, I wouldn't drive in Clarendon. Like that's how bad the roads are out there. I went for Solji's mom's funeral, and when we were in Clarendon, it was like horrible, horrible, horrible. I could not believe how bad those roads were. I was like, why do you even have roads? Trinidad has potholes in certain areas, but of all the islands that I've been to, Jamaica is the hypest. There's always something to do in Jamaica. 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. There's always somewhere to go. You can always go get food somewhere. There's always something to do. Jamaica is the hypest island by far, right? Like there's no island really that's as hype as Jamaica, especially like in Kingston and certain areas. Trinidad is the most built up of from what I've seen so far, right? And I'm talking like I've been like St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Barbados, like I've been out here. Trinidad's town, Port of Spain, looks like Manhattan. Like they have those really tall buildings. They like Trinidad looks built up in Port of Spain. And then you see like Royal Bank, Scotia Bank, all these things. And then they have the best highways. Like they have real highways in Trinidad. Jamaica's toll road is nice, but Trinidad's highways are still bigger than that. Like they have really large size highways. So and like the flyovers and turnoffs, like they have a very modern look to them in with their roads and like traveling to San Fernando and those places. Like they look, if you don't know where you are, you could think that you're in a North America, somewhere in North America, right? Um Corn soup anytime in Trinidad. Trust me, Marissa. Hey, I have my corn soup from yesterday. I got it this morning. But yeah. Barbade Grenada potholes are the worst. Grenada now. Grenada is not a place to go if you are looking for a whole heap of entertainment and hype. Grenada is still kind of, you know, everything closed at 5 o'clock, pretty much. One or two places might still be open. Gas stations are closed. Like if I'm in Barbados and I'm in Maynard's and that this is behind God's back. I can get up and go to Spikestown gas station and get a hot dog and stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Like you can't do that in Grenada. You can't do that in St. Vincent. A lot of those places they shut down at like 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, shut, and they don't have like bus systems and like so it's like all the islands are different, right? And as much as we are the same when it comes to a lot of the cuisine and everything, we're very different in kind of like the logistics part of things. So like the Alice crab situation, right? Like Bajans are looking at this thing and they're like, these people is eating land crabs, nigga. What the fuck? Like, like that's why people think Bajans are stuck up because Bajans are not eating those crabs. Bajans don't eat that kind of crab, right? Trinidad now, when they're looking at it, they're like, why is Alice's water so black? It's because she's not purging the crabs and she's not this and she's not that. So everyone prepares things different, right? Sounds like Free Point. Plays dead after 6. Well, dead all the time, but after 6. No, every like Grenada's a place to go. That's where boat people normally go. Like if you go to Grenada and look out in the water, there's a whole bunch of people and their boats that sail around the Grenadines and these things. They go and they dock there and stuff like that. Grenada is kind of targeting those type of tourists, people who take boats, so they need somewhere to bathe, maybe somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, like that type of thing. Grenada's more like that. Um Barbados has Barbados is kind of more to the built up side. You understand when Bajans talk? Of course I do. My parents are Bajan. Drea Nation, big up. Grenada sound like a large version of Mayro. Listen, Dominica is a little bit more on the Grenada side. So not as bad as Grenada, but it's more towards that side. So there's not a lot to do all hours of the night and stuff like that, right? Like when like Barbados, you can go St. Lawrence Gap, you could buy a hamburger at 3 o'clock in the morning. Sweet pea, big up. So if you guys want to ask questions, I can answer them. Gaza Ricardo, yeah, Drea, big up yourself. Yeah, so like Guyana now, Guyana has the best Chinese food on the entire planet. The Chinese people cannot cook Chinese food like Guyanese people. There's just no competition. There's no competition when it comes to Chinese food. Chow mein, fried rice, casa crepe, and these. No, bruh. Guyanese learn something different than the rest of us, cause Chinese food is like you cannot go anywhere and get Chinese food like in Guyana. There's just no competition. Bajans sound like they were colonized by Spaniards. I hear Scotland a lot in Bajans. Um, facts, but no Guyanese Chinese food, bruh. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did. They learned something different than the rest of us. I don't know what they put in their chow mein. I don't know what they put in their pepper pot, but they have some meals that like you can't compete with. Grenada has oil down. Grenada oil down is like you can't compete with that either. That's like a meal, like everything in one. Trinidad, the only issue that I have with Trinidadian food is they are heavy on cilantro in a lot of their items, and I despise cilantro. So if I can get the bacon shark with no cilantro, I'm good. If I get the corn soup with no cilantro, I'm good. I hate cilantro. Has nothing to do with Trinidad. It just has to do with me from the time I was growing up as a child, and so I hate cilantro. I do not like cilantro, and Mexican food and Trinidadian food use a lot of cilantro, and I don't like it. But Trinidadian bake and shark, bruh, bruh. Party life. Well, Trinidad Carnival is coming. Party life in Trinidad Carnival. There's nothing really that competes with that. There's nothing that competes with Trinidad Carnival out here right now. There's nothing. Like Jamaica Dream Weekend, Jamaica Sumfest Week, like there's nothing that competes with Trinidad Carnival. And you have events for all classes, like economic classes. So I'm going to parties that cost $5 to get in, pretty much US, and then I'm going to parties that cost 300 US to get in. Right? Like Brian Lara all inclusive, bruh. There's no party in the Caribbean that can top that event. Food wise. Brian Lara all inclusive? Food at Brian Lara all inclusive there is no event outside of like some fest. Like I'm not talking about something like that. I'm talking about a party, like a breakfast fete party. Brian Lara all inclusive. There's nothing that competes with that event. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. They put money in that event. That is the cream of the crop event. Like if you want to go to a bougie event, eat some bougie food, drink some bougie drinks, Brian Lara all inclusive. There's nothing out here that compares to that. And I mean, I've been everywhere. There's no event that even comes close to that event. Like their food tents and their food circuit. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. The best event, logistics wise, is Sumfest. There's no event that comes close to Sumfest, especially how the media is treated. Sumfest is the only event really that has a media hut that's air conditioned, that has spots and slots for the media people to go in, charge their phones, charge their cameras, air conditioned. They have coffee, drinks, rum cake. Like they thought about the media at this event. Most events in the Caribbean don't give a shit about the media. They don't give a damn. They don't. They actually ignore media. But Sumfest, there's nothing that can test that. Nothing that can test Sumfest Media 10. And then just the setup alone, the way they have the food on the sides, and then they have like the people giving away free stuff. So Grace Food was there. They were giving away like chicken foot soup. You know what I'm saying? Like you could go to Sumfest with no money and you will go home full still. You'll have food to eat. Like that's how much detail they paid attention to, and to pay attention to detail for their artists, and to pay attention to detail for the media people. Sumfest is stellar. Reggae on the Hill is good, and Hennessy Artistry in Barbados is good. They're a little bit above the events in Trinidad when it comes to media, right? Kess is dealt with the media well, and Marshall Friday that moved to the stadium. Marshall's event dealt with media well as well. They had a room for the media people. Not as stellar as Sumfest, right? But Sumfest is a festival. Marshall is just his event. But they had Pizza Hut for the media people, KFC for the media people. But Marshall is quality. You know what I mean? Like you have to understand. Cass, Marshall, these are quality driven people. Brian, Lara, like these are not the cheapskate fraud people in our communities. These are the quality driven people. Marshall is quality driven. Even though there was a glitch getting into Marshall Fridays this year, Marshall is still top quality. You know what I mean? He's a quality driven person. So he's always gonna have that edge because he always thinks about the media needs this, the artists need this. Like it's like he put a lot of thought into the logistics of his event. Being at the stadium, and then there was some fire hazard shit going on. That was why there was like a delay to go in. But premier events like Sumfest is up there. I wouldn't say Sting. No, I wouldn't say Sting. Sting is not even at the level of a Reggae on the Hill Barbados. These are kind of, you're getting into more premier events now. Reggae on the Hill is premier-ish. Not the actual Hill event, which is at Farley Hill, but the other events like the Vintage and, even if the way the logistics happen is more premier. You know what I mean? You can see the attention to details that happen with these events. Where Sting is like, no, Sting was just like, yeah, we're gonna throw everybody in this yard and everybody, I don't know. So where's the food? There's nothing to eat in there. Where's the people selling water? Oh, they're outside on the sidewalk, and like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't think about any of that. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, we're going to Jam World, but you can't get anything inside there. Like you can't get anything. So Sting, logistics wise, is like lower tiered event for me. Grenada Reggae Festival, that's above Sting. That's above Sting. For the size of an event Sting is, the quality of the event has been fairly low all the times that I went. It's like they didn't really pay attention to a lot of detail when it comes to artists, and it's like they don't care. Like I just get that impression that they're like, and if you notice, you'll always hear, you don't hear the kinds of conversations around Lang's name that you hear around Joe Bogdanovich's name, because Joe puts on Sumfest, Lang puts on Sting, and you never hear, oh, they don't want to pay their artists, and they don't want to, and the artists performing, they didn't get paid. You don't hear that with Joe. Like, so there's just a difference, I think, in their approach on how they want to handle their events. Sumfest is up there, very, very, very up there. carnival festival wise up there. Reggae on the Hill up there. Um, what other events? Yeah, Grenada Reggae Festival, Pure Reggae Festival. Like they're a little bit more up there. The thing about Grenada though is Grenada has no venues, right? Like they don't have a lot of venues. So like Barbados has a Kensington Oval that they'll put like the ground on to protect from the grass and stuff like that. Like Grenada doesn't have anything like that. So like getting to the stadium in Grenada is like a nightmare because it's all these one lane roads and then part like it logistics wise. And if you're Bajan, picture Kensington Oval during World Cup. That's pretty much how all of Grenada looks road wise. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like the roads are just not there. But yeah. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. But yeah, no, I wanted to talk a little bit about the segment that we're gonna have on TV. It's gonna be on CBC. The segment's called Caribbean Connections. So it's Caribbean Connections with Babsy and Blacks, and we have Gramps and his wife coming on first, right? And we're getting confirmation about where it's gonna be aired. For now, we know for a fact it's going to be aired in Barbados on CBC. It's either going to be aired on November the 8th or November the 9th because the launch is the 10th for Gramps and Dr. Annabelle. As a segment you don't want to miss. It's going to be really, really good. If I can get the live stream link to share for you guys, I'll share it. So that's going to be episode 1 of the Caribbean Connections. So that means that we're going to be doing the dancehall discourse, but we have to shorten the time of the dancehall discourse. We generally do 2.5 to 3 hours, and we're probably going to come down to 1 to 1.5 hours. I know that's going to upset some of you. I know you guys want a permanent. But yeah, we have to cut the time down on that a bit because of a few reasons. So what's going to happen is we record that segment nighttime on Mondays, right? That's a little too late to go live. So that's how late we're going to be doing the recordings for that segment. Tuesdays is going to be the dancehall discourse. Fridays is going to be Fantastic Friday. Fantastic Friday, I'm having one tomorrow on Sunday, so make sure you're there. And I got to work the schedule out for the rest of the week, but I will be doing the Vibes Cartel video. It's actually recorded already because you guys wanted me to give a breakdown of that. So I'm going to do that. And I have a review of Ahsoka Song by Teddyson John. That's done. That's going to be uploaded. And I gave a breakdown of, the pressure that is on Caribbean people to speak about the situation going on between Israel and Palestine. And I kind of gave a breakdown on that as well. So those are all recorded. They have to get edited and put up. So I'm going to Her Eminence. Who are you laughing at, girl? So Granny Tang Forest is the most scariest part to go through. Oh God. When I drove to Satirs in Grenada, I'm like, oh God, no. But yeah, so that's this new schedule. So I'm going to try to get out here some more. But my only request for you guys is when you see people telling lies on me, like I'm jealous of this blogger, jealous of that blogger, can you silence them, please? That's the only thing I ask of you. I feel very ashamed when these conversations go on around me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe it's because my mom died and I'm in some sensitive mode. I just don't like low-life people talking about I'm jealous of them. It is the most offensive thing to me. I hate it. I hate it. I know some of you be like, don't tell people what you hate. No, I don't like it. Don't let these people talk about me like that. Like, remind these people who I am, please. Because it's shameful. It's shameful. And I don't want to get into that situation. You want me to sing Passport Biddy? Let me see if I can find a rhythm for you. I'm going to go now, right? I got to sing some soca too. I got some soca rhythms. You guys, man, I'm getting stacked up over here. DJ Babsy. Hold on. Let me find a soca song to sing. Oh no, this is hard. Be strong, beautiful. We know you ain't jealous of no one. We will shut them down. Thank you, J Love. Please, especially these ragamuffins with like, look at my teeth. Like people with bad teeth saying I'm jealous of them bothers me. Like I got on my teeth. Don't do that. Stop that. Right? Oh, okay, guys. Let's try this one. Push, push, shove, shove. Oh, this is fast though. Wanna like them, wanna feed them red. Hey, this is fast. Let me try again. This is fast. This is fast. Marissa, are you there? Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push. Wanna like them, wanna feel them ready. Wanna get this way. What I want, get on bad like if you mad. Walk up, sing like a clog up, sing. Pound on fours like divorce. Beijing song. This is a poor people song. Learn the song. Damn, this is fast. Push back and get work. 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 And walk up stinkers. Push back and get work. Push back and get work. This is fast. Marissa, you there? Wanna like them, wanna feel them ready, wanna want, get on by, walk up, sing. I know, let me sing. And I get you behind this truck. It's harder, line and drop. Jesus God, no, man. This is too fast. This is too fast. Jesus, Lord have mercy. No, this is too fast. I don't know how soca guys do this, boy. This is fast. Try again. So just a message, please. Let me try again. No, this is fast. Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push, shove, shove. Push, push. Wanna like them, wanna feel them ready. Wanna get in sweaty. Wanna get on bad like if you mad. Walk up, sing like a clog up, sing. Pound on fours like divorce. This one there is a poor people song. This one there is a... No, man, I lost, boy. Push back and get work. Push back and get work. Push back and get work. And walk up sinkers. Push back and get work. Push back and get work. Push back and get work. And walk up sinkers. Wanna like them, wanna feel them ready, wanna want, get on by, walk up, sing. I don't. When I get you behind this truck, it's per hard wine and jump. Yo, hey, I'm Bajan and I can't even play with a Bajan accent, B. I'm Bajan, I can't even play with a Bajan accent. Belt waistline, misbehave and get on bad and belt waistline. When I time I drink some alcohol, this waistline. When we draw in the party, I'm like, oh my God, these men be chipping, boy. These men be chipping. Hold on, you want permanent? Okay, let me get that for you. Let's get that for you. Let's get that for you. You call that Cave, what's up, girl? Let me try it. Veronica, pick up yourself, Veronica. We're gonna sing to you, Veronica. Let me try to sing something for you, Veronica. Since you're in Jamaica. Oh, wait, the voice. She want the passport.
But buddy, PDB's up, honey. Want it permanent. PD boy, permanent. Stamp free. Anne-Marie. Long time Anne-Marie want the buddy. Long time again. No, I lost the rhythm. What rhythm now? Any V's up, honey. Want it permanent. Bomba clap, permanent. No. Whoa. Hold on there. I need to find a rhythm. Let's try this rhythm. No. No, we're not going down in this. No, B-Star. No, we're not do this. If I have a voice. Miss Goody, woman, you in a pass. Goody, man, you just be fake off. Goody. no. I can't do it like this. Let me try this one. Let me see what I got. Girl, I tell you, walk up your chest, take up your waist and work. Push back your bumper, work. Shake up your bumper, work. 6:30 and don't look back. 6:30 and don't look back. Work. And then go down now, wind to the ground and duck and go round and line and go down and run up. Wind go down, check and go round. No sir, nah, work. 10 star, big up yourself. Big up yourself, 10 star. Jano Tars 10 star. Yo, you know you're Gaza and we are vendetta. You know, me no know dog. You have to switch. Yo, you're Gaza and vendetta. What's that? Somebody said bring burning flames. Let me try to find something for burning flames for you now. Burning flames. Hi, Dion Dick. That's on our way, girl. Hold on there. Burning flames. Let's see what I got. What's this? Let's see. This pass. God. Every auntie gun. Get up. I can't sing nothing to this. It's too fast. Jesus God, guys. I ain't no real artist, you know. No, too fast for me. Let's try this one. Slow down. I'm a rookie. Talk about this. Oh, wow. Talk about this. Whoa. Listen to our prayer meeting. Baptist people preaching with a leader in front of people shaking. So I tell my partner, boy, let we get closer. Because I tell myself I hear in soca. When it was something to be spiritual. It means someone like Bacana. Oh Lord, yes. Some were dancing. Some jumping out of time. If you see Baptist woman whine, God was singing. Like soca Baptist. Like soca Baptist. Like soca Baptist. Oh, like soca Baptist, like soca Baptist. Whoa, like soca Baptist, soca Baptist. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't going down in the next verse. Hold on now. Let's try this one. Let me sing this one. Drea, you will hear me calling. Drea, this is Juve morning. Drea, gal, you're making a big mistake. I can't wait until they break. I'm coming. Listen to these steel band beats. Yo, that brass man sounding sweet. Oh. Listen to the DJ man. ended real slack. The man say he can't wait till daybreak. He say he coming now. Now. That's them is some slackness there, boy. Let me tell you. The man say he coming now. Good God. Slow down. What I got here now? Come true, brother. This is a Bajan staple, people. Don't mind I'm Jen Jackson, I'm from Jamaica. We know the whole of the world. You understand? Let me try. Hey, Veronica, we are gonna teach you Bajan tune now. Watch ya. I was so dumb when I come with rum and steal my ex from me. You come with big tricks, corned beef and biscuits, and rob my democracy. Look, I learned my lesson well. You can't trick me again. Well, I'm more rice grain, can't swell up my brain. Mr. T, why singing loud and plain? While I sing in T, let my go don't hold me, let my go and fold me, let my go don't blindfold me, let my go T, let my go don't hold me, let my go I aiming now to be free. You two bloggers, listen, I can rip your pants, I can make you dance, you can feel that high, here's a nest of ants, I can milk your goat, I can sink your boat and next, I can beat you with my legs. Alright, ba 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 bam. I don't give a rust. 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 Yo, drop a score for me on that one. No, you're not gonna. Yo, you gotta drop a score for me. Call it. What you think? Come, Miss Jones. What you think? Wait, I want to give me a score upon that one there. I want a score. I want a score. Oh wait, 1,000. Have you ever seen my hubby? A bumblebee? I can't sing it. I can't sing it. Rock this whining, rock this whining. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum, bum ba da 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 da. Rock this whining, rock this whining. Tiny whiny, come from country. What do you rest of the damn world? Tiny whiny, went for so long. Now she's in the town. I wanna run. I come to jump. I come to. I want to rumba. Bounce to the soca. I wanna felt waist. Tiny whiny. Whine your boom boom. 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 Get it! Mix. Let me see what we got. Oh no! What? Jaja, hola, nana. Oh, this one's tough. Oh God, I don't even remember the words of this one. She fat was crowded and she was Don't back, back for me, don't back, back. It looks so healthy. You know they're jamming on me purposely. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bloggers, don't do that. Don't back, back for me, don't back, back. Don't back, back for me, don't back, back. You look so filthy. Really sexy. Boom, boom, filthy on me purposely. Darling, don't do that to me. Woo! Yo, you guys know I'm bad still. Come on, man. You gotta give me something for them one day. Come on, man. Come on. You know me big friend on YouTube and I'm a friend in our real life. Okay, one more song. And then I'm gone. Oh, you guys might like this one. Come on, guys. You were born to this song. Okay? You know, we gotta cast out the vocals before we leave. It's night time. You held me in your arms and made love to me. You, my heart, desire. Your lips caress me, Jesus Christ. Your body possess me, girl clown. If I could, the time would stand still and leave us to this way. You know what? I'll be satisfied being here with you.
That's a real waist gal, boy. I'll tell you that.
With a little mind on fire. Anytime you're near, your body and soul belongs to you. Oh, don't ever say we're through.
Where the old horse sing with me? Come on.
We're still in love on the side. Still in love on the side. You don't belong to me. I don't belong to you. Still we're together. If that's enough for you, that's enough for me. I'll joke out your blood clot eye. May I tell you? The time is here.
There's no explaining the love we share.
Jaja. I gone after this one. You say nobody loves you. You say nobody cares. You say nobody needs you. But how do you do? Raindrops are falling on you. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? There'll never be sunshine in every day. Jesus Christ, oh Gone. Rhythm. Set me free. Why them blogger boy feel they can test me? If you could read my mind, blogger boy, you woulda known the skills that I have to show you. Your mind woulda blown. Hey, 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 skank, stick it, rock it, put a, hey, 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 jacka, 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 jacka. Hey, bye guys, love you. See you tomorrow. We gotta do the Road to Trinidad Carnival. All the new soca tomorrow. Bye guys. Stay out of trouble. Jamrock Records. Gaza Ricardo. Her Eminence. Lisa. Christina. Riri. Her Eminence. I call your name twice, girl. Chloe. Big up, girl.